Charles Barkley once said that I'm not your role model for your children. But I think people who are influential people should take the responsibility and initiative to be a role model in a good way, not a negative way, but in a good way. And I'm not saying what Charles Barkley said is not altogether true, because he might have a point. You don't want your kids to be relying on someone else. You want your kids to treat you as a role model, not an athlete, a professional athlete. So that's how we look at that.
If you talk to Chuck today and his frame of mind today, it might be a little different from that, because he knows how.
I would think so too.
See, because at that time, Chuck was throwing jokers out of the window.
He was tossing guys through windows, yeah.
Down, man, and he was a drunk, and he was a gambler, all that stuff. And if you came up in his face and asked him why he ain't got no championship, he'll throw you out the damn window. So that's why he said that he wasn't a role model, because he'll beat you behind you coming in his face with that garbage. So now he's older. He looked back on his life and always talking about how blessed he is. I mean, just think about a guy who come from Alabama out of the woods like Charles Barkley, and he's on TV right now. You're talking about 20, 30 years after he's done playing basketball, and he have a team of people that's on there with him that he, played with and loved, and have Ernie as the guy.
Ernie Johnson, yes.
Yeah. And to be on a show like that, making millions of dollars, flying around the country watching a sport that you love playing as a kid and still have that job, it's remarkable. So
it's
that's the reason why I think he would change his tune on there. Now, he might tell his kids to look up to him now, because he's a great role model for kids now, because he's giving back so much money to charity.